Dell in the house. What's up? What's up? Big Dell. What's going on, man? It's going all right. It's going all right. How's it going with you, man? How was your trading day? What I got planned for tonight? I'm gonna work on this take profit trader account. Eval. I got a daily payout today. Another one. That's 3 days in a row. It's pretty good, but today was a wash. If you guys watched my traded the open, that was it. Yeah, if you guys watched my short video, I did reset the account, so I only made, well, 675, so it was 650, so pretty much a wash for the day. But the account is golden for tomorrow. It's already over the profit, the buffer, so hopefully I don't do dumb stuff like I did with the 25K today. Believe it or not, I blew the 25K at the open, trying to short without a stop, so that was stupid. But anyways, Jag, hey, how's it going, man? Marco in the house. Trade the open, that was it. Hey, Tyler, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. I took 300 out of the market. We were way too high and no catalyst for me to, so I just chilled. Oh yeah, cool. So yeah, I ended up making 2,675, basically shorting this Harami candle and then shorting this first inside bar, and then I tried messing around a little bit more and kept kind of going back and forth, and yeah, so I'm long in NQO at open. Good luck, sir. Hello friends, Joom here, Zup Design. Hey, Amelia, Corey. Got about 15 minutes before the open. Just thought I'd hop on. I was just hanging out anyway. No, it's not available on Top Step X, Beanstalk, nope. Not these inside bars or Harami candles, but you know what I mean, once you get used to, I mean, I know the indicator is nice, but once you get used to like spotting them, then it's not too bad. But once you get used to it, but it does make it nice with the trade of 8. Only 5 more days left in June. That's right. So I had a pretty good day. My funded futures, I ended up about 400 bucks on the funded. I did blow that 25K pro account after I took the 2 payouts. So then I reset a 50K and then made 52,675. So 2,675 on that. I blew, I think, an eval, and then on Buellnox master accounts, I think I made right around 936 with 3 trades on that account I just took the payout on, so already back up to 4,060 with a 50K account. So nice drawdown on that. So not bad. Not a bad day. I do have a bunch of evals, Buellnox I gotta work on. I wonder if I have any that I can activate. What's my bias for the open? I have no bias. I know we had some Micron news or earnings, and besides that, I don't really know. Let's see. See, I actually have one Buellnox that I could activate. So that's the nice thing about Buellnox. You can have those you can stack the evals up, and then you don't have to activate them until you want to. So where you see all your stats together for all accounts. No, I don't keep track of all the accounts like that. Because I trade them all separately, so too. You can see my stats right here on the take profit trader account. So typical like 70% win rate. That's usually where I'm at. But yeah, that's today's stats. I did take a few more trades than I wanted to. Number of contracts 40, 20 trades. But like I said before, like when I trade intraday trailing to get over that buffer, like I trail my stop very quickly, so sometimes I get stopped out pretty quick and then I'll hop back in. So yeah, here's 6 losing trades, 14 winning trades. There's the stats for that today. Hey Kenny, what's happening? Jumi 4th on tap, yeah. I'm hoping for some 90% off for the 4th of July. Oh, John Henry, yeah. Is there a tab you can see it combined or not? But for mine, depends on the one you're using for. Depends. You're talking about Project X? I don't think you can combine them. No. Like the performance stats, you can't combine them. I think the only way to like actually do that, John Henry, is maybe something like TradeZilla or something. So it's like a third-party program that you might be able to like plug in all your accounts. But maybe maybe Tyler knows. Maybe he's still listening. For TradeZilla, if you can plug in all your different accounts, I think you can, but I don't know if it combines them. I don't know if you can combine them. That's a good question. Thank you, Fiber. So yeah, so today was one of those days where I just felt completely out of pocket again. Yesterday, Tyler thinks you can with TradeZilla. So guys, check out TradeZilla. I think Tyler has a link to. He has an affiliate, I believe. So if you guys want to check out Tyler's TJ Capital for TradeZilla. But I don't know nothing about it. But I just know it's like it keeps nice track of. It's a digital journal basically for your trading. So. TG Capital, John Henry, right there in the chat. Tyler put up there. What is the indicator that changes those candles so you can easily see the inside bars? Yeah, it's called LDT, inside outside bars. Right there. Hey Sherry. Market refuses to go down. Yeah, expected a little more dumpage. I made money on my options today, so did take a bigger loss than I should have yesterday. So I took a $1,500 loss in my options trade. So essentially, it put me up. I was only up like $200 for the last week trading options, and then today I made I think like $450, so $450. So I just gotta, I made a mistake when stopping myself out yesterday on the options, but that's okay, live and learn. Hot day today, Cranston? Yeah. I would like a channel for options. I don't know anything. I'm still learning. So I'm in the very infant stages. Terry Trades 100 has been teaching me options, strategies, and things like that. So but yeah, it's been cool. I've been enjoying it. So I've been trading. So I did trade SPX at first, just ain't right, but I've been trading QQQ. Amit, what's going on? Alpine blew most of his accounts. Worst day ever. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's you copy trade sometimes, and it's a love-hate relationship, you know, love-hate relationship. SPX is way too expensive. Yeah. If you're good with NQ, compounding QQQ options is a gateway to millions. It's a lot less stressful, John Henry, for sure. Like this call credit spreads and things like that. Like it's a lot less stressful because you don't have to be right on. It's just like, you know, if the price closes below or above this price at the end of the day, and then you collect all of it, you know, all the premium and stuff. I know little about it. Like I said, I learn from doing, and I have someone that's helping me, so which is nice. And so that's kind of how I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm using a 0 expiration dates. So it's day trading, but it's like more like intraday swinging with the 0-day options, but it's using spreads. It's not like directional bets, if that makes sense. Because I lost my shirt trading options, 0-day options for directional bets. Oh, get crushed. Keegan. Yeah, it's feeling like that summertime stuff. I was fortunate to make my money and get out. I was down about noontime. Should have been done at like 10:30. SPX and Tesla ODT New York Open was my jam before futures. Oh, cool, Nate. Yeah. That's awesome. I'd like someone to teach me how to do spreads. I need to see someone do it, not talk about it for me to learn. Yeah, I'm the same way, just ain't right. I can't. I have to just do it. Hey, Woodchip. Good to see you, man. What's happening? Well, the market was a little dead last night until we got off stream, and then they got the right at 8 o'clock, right before the Tokyo Open, 5 minutes before. We were in a trade for 2 hours last night. 2 hours, and then just before we got off, it came in and took a stop out. So I'm hoping it's not super dead again tonight, but I have a feeling it's going to be. I don't know. It's dreadful. Hey, Alpha Prime, what's going on? Appreciate you guys stopping in, smashing that like button. Where do you think we're gonna open here? I don't know. I think we did have Micron earnings, but let's ask the Magic 8 Ball. Actually, we haven't asked the Magic 8 Ball. Do we gap up at open? Shake it up. It is certain. I guess we're gonna get a gap up. So I bought this Magic 8 Ball off Amazon. The other one was from Temu. So I think we're actually gonna gap up this time. So the other one was broken. Traded this bullshit all day. Gosh, it was annoying with all those failed breakouts. Yeah, it was, honest. Alpha. Finding entrance was tough today. It was. Yeah, I'm glad I walked away without getting hurt too bad. So I hope everyone did okay. It definitely was tough for some. This right here was nasty. From 11 to noon, like just that little grind down. Like I don't like this stuff because, you know, with the inside bars and stuff, the breaks just were horrendous. First inside bar paid pretty well. That one did not.
The market is open.
This Harami candle paid. This is where I made most of that money. Gap down. Man, I gotta return that 8 ball again. That Magic 8 Ball. Hey, red candles, what's going on, man? Logical thinker, close to an inverted hammer on the daily. After a 1,000 point climb in 3 days, I'm looking for some pullback before higher. Yeah, logical. It's crazy. We did break out of this range here, and I mean, we got all-time highs up in here, like 22,800-ish area. It's really tough. I mean, all-time highs tend to be tough to trade, just because psychologically you're thinking, okay, we're at all-time highs, and then some people think, well, I'm just going to try to short it because we're at all-time highs. How could the market be up this high? And then the market keeps going higher, and yeah, it can be tough. Be tough to trade. You're gonna have traders that say I just made a ton of money trading close to all-time highs, and then you're gonna have others that say that, you know, it's 50-50, but it's all good. It sucks I am tired of blowing up accounts, so I just size down the micros. Good call, Justin, right? That's exactly what you should do. If you guys are struggling, you know, not financial advice, but yeah, size down. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to do to get your confidence back. You know, keep trading your edge, but size down, you know. Think we're pulling liquidity if it'll blow off the top? Could be. Okay, I don't want to trade this pro account until I take the payout, so his royal trades in the house. Yes, but we could easily head to all-time highs before we fall off for sure. Yeah, 100%. You put 100 micros on for the first time today. Wow. That's a lot of order fills. On a funded account. Wow. You're gonna think you're an algorithm. I shorted 22,536, held till 22,430 and called it a day. Nice. 100 points. Let's go. Crude oil longs. Definitely looking bullish. Right off that, this is something I've been talking about. This inside bar here just before the market opens, like something I'm going to be looking for, or I need to start looking for all instruments like NQ, maybe even gold. I don't know. Like that break. Gold didn't put one in just before it, so I wouldn't have taken it. But I've seen this with NQ too, where you have an inside bar and then taking a break. I just don't know how it would execute it. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. Yeah, oil's taking off. Let's check out gold here. Gold's also pushing higher, which it's interesting because Nasdaq's filled the gap and it's also pushing higher. So one of these is gonna fade, I would assume. I'm not gonna do an I think trade like I did last night. I'm just gonna wait for an inside bar or a Harami and I'm gonna take it. The I think trade last night kept me in that trade for 2 hours, and then I got stopped out in the last 5 minutes of my stream, which was kind of funny. I found it comical. Jade Cap says he made 300K trading and bought a Ferrari 488. I said I'm gonna do my next video. I made 60K, and I put gas in my Corolla. Gotta get on the straight street pines. Yeah. Micros can get expensive. If you're trading more than 20 micros, you're better off trading minis. Well, yeah, they can, but you know, it depends on the broker too. And the props, like I noticed some of the props are more expensive. Definitely. And it also sucks with Top Step. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that now, but with Top Step, they... Oh, speaking of that, I think I have a Top Step Tradeify, Top Step Tradeify, Trade of 8 account. Which they no longer offer, really, so... Sandre! Hey, thanks, Tyler. Hey, no problem, Methodical. You got it, man. When you gonna be on, Methodical? Next week? I'm thinking. I'm negative 1K. I'm currently creating a GoFundMe. You gonna go on Monday? Nice. Do it. Do the Sabo Myth crossover one day? Yeah, they should. I actually mentioned that to Terry. I said, Myth and Tom Sabo are friends. I said they would they should do a collab on the TV. Smokey, what's up? Props firm for keeps. Daryl. What strategies do I use? So I trade inside bars and harami candles, Steve. You can check out my strategy videos. Actually, there's a link right there in the. I forgot I put that in Streamlabs. So there's a link right there to one of my videos. If you want to check it out. I trade the 2025 pine cone model. Hey Wesley, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. No Lambo content, please. No, just Corolla. Methodical challenged me to a Toyota race, so he's got a Camry, so he'll probably beat me. I think my Corolla's a little bit slower, but I do still have my snow tires on from last winter, so I can get pretty good traction. So I can get pretty good traction. I think it's like 0 to 60 in about 35 seconds or so. The Corolla Royce, that's right. Why is there live YouTube video music in the background? Oh, I don't know. Think we go up from here? I don't know. We just put in an inside bar. We'll see what happens.
Order working. Stop filled.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong chart there, but I am long off the inside bar. But I was looking at the MNQ chart, and I went in with the NQ, so a little mental mistake there, but that's alright. Cost myself just about a point or two.
Order working.
Very cheap long. Pump it. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, Hitchman. I'm long on the first. Oh, nice. Good luck, Max Dozer. Is there anyone on the Discord looking for a trading partner? I'm losing focus lately. We're all here for you, bro. Ooh, nice pump there. All right.
Order filled.
Ooh. Ripper. Nice 15 points. I was targeting the top of that wick there. That 4 o'clock wick. So. Nice trade. All right, I'm done, guys. I'll see you later. Just kidding. Is there anyone on the Discord looking for a trading partner? Hitchman is looking for a trading buddy. Losing focus lately. Yeah, I'll put the Discord in the chat, so you guys can group up. This is the goal of the Discord to begin with, so this is cool. Let me see. Invite people, copy. Go to me. All right, the Discord is in the chat. I pinned it to the top there. Yeah, I love to see it, guys. Yes, I have taken payouts from Tradeify, Dr. Phil. Yes, and they pay out super fast. Like, they're competitive with my funded futures on how fast they pay out, like within minutes. So, yes, I do recommend Tradeify. I do have a link for Tradeify. It's right in the chat there. I reached out to them again today to try to get a code, and got no response. They don't give me any love. But yeah, so if you would like to help support my channel, please use my Tradeify link, and then use the default code JUNE, June. How long do you have to wait for approval? It's almost instant, Dr. Phil. It's almost instant. I am more on the patience aspect, not just scalping to scalp. I look for 15-minute, 1-hour pivots to enter. Each session is different. Yeah, J Ray, for sure. I think if you can nail down a strategy where you're using higher time frames, you're always better off. I think. But you know, have I ever taken a take profit? Yeah, I'm taking one today, Ray. Yeah, I've taken a lot of payouts from Take Profit Trader. It's been my bread and butter this year. Yeah, I'm on day 3 with daily payouts right currently. But yeah, this year I've taken a shit ton out. Discount right here, Ray, 52,675. I'll be taking out the 675 today. But if you watch my short video, I reset this account for 650. So net profit is like 0 on this account currently. But if I get a payout tomorrow, then my net profit is going to be positive. Oh, thank you, Ray. Yeah, I mean, Take Profit Trader was my kryptonite for the longest time, and then until it wasn't. Like, basically, and then yeah, so we ran that 4 o'clock market on close, pretty much wick there, and pushed right back down to the VWAP. So currently at 22,470. I'll probably switch to this other account here, this Take Profit. Eval is 25k, nice 300 bucks on that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Michael, it was good. Yeah. The funded accounts, I took a hit on my 25k pro. I got a little bit carried away. And then I reset a pro 50k, and then got to payout. So, and the Belanox was I think I made like 900 on the Belanox master account that we just got a payout on, and the My Funded Future account, starter funded account, I was up like 400 bucks. So that account is actually out of the hole. I can show that to you guys. Those are the only funded accounts I have currently. Oh no, that's a lie. Top Step, I hit my personal daily loss limit of $900 on my XFA. So let me see here. I'll bring up the My Funded Futures. Hey, Ed of the Woods, what's going on, man? The legend, Ed of the Woods. Yeah, Brandon. That's what I've seen. I guess I can confirm it. Let me check the Discord. Check the Tradeify. Yeah, so it's right on the Tradeify Discord, right here. Payout in 7 days. So yeah, so if you guys would like to use, get some Tradeifys, click on my, all you gotta do is just click on my link, buy the account, and then use the coupon code JUNE, June, and then I'll get credit for it. Appreciate that. So yeah, I've gotten some payouts. I like, the last payout I got was a 25K straight to funded. That's the last payout I got. Ninth day below the account, yeah, I've done that. Boy, I've done that, Brandon. Yeah, Monica, I reset one today. So I blew that 25K, and then I reset a 50K, just once, and got a $675 payout coming. So, and it cost $650 to reset it. So after to take out the 20%, I lost a little bit of money today, but it's pretty much a wash. The prop game. The market has already moved more than the first 2 hours last night. Yeah, what's going on, Sports Don? Right, yeah. Yeah, to me, like, a take profit trader account, a pro account, feels very much like a personal account. And so when I keep track of my personal expenses for the day, like, I made $450 on an options trade this morning. So I was like, okay, so now if I buy this take profit trader account, I'm down, $150 for the day. That's how I look at it. And then so I was just like, all right. So I bought the account, and then I'm like, well, if I can get to a payout, and for the longest time while I was up $52,300, and I was just waiting for a good setup to take.
Order filled.
And I'm short. Off the inside bar.
Order working.
Anyways, yeah, so essentially I was down like just a couple $100 for the day on my personal funds. That's how I look at it. And then but yeah, then once I got back the $650 to pay myself back for resetting that account, and then I was like, all right, I closed it down for the day. I'm like, that's good. I still made $450 on my options trades today, real money, and I broke even on the take profit account, and then while the other ones are still working towards another payout, like the My Funded Futures and things like that. So that's kind of how I play it in my head when I'm trading throughout the day. So yeah, I saw the Tradeify PW drama. Yeah, I did, Brandon. Yeah. Right, yeah. Right, Monica, yep. Exactly. But I don't reset pro accounts all the time unless I'm trading decently. Like, you gotta kind of know yourself, like, you know, am I just like resetting accounts because I'm, you know, tilty? You know, that's one thing. But I tend to wait till good market conditions and then I reset. And I had a really good feeling we were gonna just like sell off, and that's what I did. I hopped in short with large contracts. I'm talking like 2 to 5 minis. So all right, we're in short here. I know the risk and reward, there's no hard resetting pro accounts, yeah. What platform am I using for options, Elite Futures Traders? So yeah, I'm just learning, by the way, guys, with options. Terry Trades 100's been teaching me, but I'm currently just using Robinhood. Because I was on E-Trade and they wouldn't give me the option 3 or whatever it was for options, and I wanted to trade spreads, so I switched over to Robinhood to trade spreads. Yeah, it's worth it if you can, yeah. But I don't recommend, like, guys, if you guys, this is not financial advice, by the way, but if you guys, like, really, like, don't reset pro accounts thinking it's just an easier way if you're already not profitable and you're not getting payouts. Like, if you're not getting payouts, like, resetting those pro accounts, you're way better off just starting another evaluation, because you can buy like 4 of those 50K accounts for the price of 1 reset. So you have to have like some confidence in your abilities to be able to get payouts. So just, you know, not financial advice, but just think about that.
Order filled.
Bang, 10 points there.
Order cancelled.
Yes, Alfred knows. Alfred's a killer, you know. Alfred can get payouts and stuff. If he resets a pro account, he's confident that he can get to a payout, you know. Because he's got many payouts. But I know as a new trader, sometimes you think, well, damn it, I blew my funded account. I just want to get another funded account. Well, there's first of all, there's cheaper ways to get a funded account, with like a Tradeify straight to funded, if you want to go that way. But, you know, you're better off just getting another evaluation and passing it and then going, like, and then getting another pro account. So it's called Robin for a reason. Yeah. Don't use Robinhood. They don't fill your orders. Trust me. Use Thinkorswim. I haven't had that many issues with it so far, but yeah, I hear you, Brandon. I might actually look into that too. I think that's what Terry uses. I'm not sure. I think she uses Thinkorswim. She's the one that's been teaching me the option spreads. Pro resets plays with my emotions, yeah. It does. Just take profit trader alone. Getting knowing that you can get the daily payouts. Like, it's just so, it messes with your mind. So 2 nice trades so far off the rip, both inside bars. So a nice 15 points there, a nice 10 points there. So minus commissions up 490. Yes, the problem with the 20% rule for the straight to funded is very difficult. But if you trade, even if you're like a base hit day type of person, then it won't affect you at all. Because if you trade kind of like this minus this 936, but if you trade like, you know, 500, 200, 196, 391, 264, you know, stuff like this, like that 20% is not that bad. I mean, my largest single payout ever was 20% consistency accounts, which we don't talk about them anymore. I've been trading options for a while. You are correct. They screwed me a bunch. I've reset a 150k pro before and blew it in less than 20 minutes, so it's not always the best thing to do. I felt like crap when that happened. Yeah, it's like, it's real money, Alfred's. 150k pro costs what, $1,400 to reset, something like that. So yeah, I hear you. Yeah, intraday, yeah, for sure, Brandon. And you know, the thing about it is, like, if they didn't have intraday though, like, they couldn't stay in business. They couldn't do it. I know these killers are out there that'll just crush them with their they'd have to change. You wouldn't be able to reset your pro accounts, things like that. They would have to get rid of all that because they would just kill them. Hey, Jonathan Trades, Crobbins. How do the funded resets work? So basically, it's just like what it says. You take the funded account on Take Profit Trader, you reset it. So like a 50k account, it just goes back to 50k, and then you start over. So it's just like nothing ever happened. You just start with a brand new 50k account. If you're on a 25k account, how much should you make a day? That's a loaded question, Ray. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to have set amounts that I make a day. Like, that's always dangerous to me. Like I think it's dangerous to say, well, I'm gonna make 300 a day, and you know, because sometimes the market's just not gonna give it to you. So I think the better way to look at it, Ray, in my opinion, not financial advice by the way, is just to say, well, how many trades am I gonna take today? Like, keep a limit. Like, if I get stopped out 2 times in a row, then I'm done for the day. If I'm gonna stop out 3 times in a row, I'm done for the day. Things like that. I think that's the better way to look at it. If you're using for Tradeify, just use the growth accounts. It's cheapest, only 35% consistency rule. Yeah, Brandon. I like the growth accounts myself, Brandon. Those are my favorites. Straight to funded. I did get my last payout on a straight to funded 25k, but the 50k growth accounts from Tradeify are probably my favorites. Hey, yo, Jim, what's up? Yeah, $1,499, so $1,500 to reset a pro 150k. Yeah, if it blew it in 20 minutes and you were in tail mode, should have taken a break. Yeah, for sure, Brandon. You can just put the money into a live AMP account, trade a few micros. There are no rules. It's all money. I don't understand paying these huge fees. Yeah, for sure. Design. That much money, I can see your point. Pretty expensive. What's the benefit of not having to do an eval? The advantage is just not doing an eval. Province, yeah. That's the advantage. I mean, I wasn't on tilt. The word tariff was introduced and the market killed my long position stop loss. Can't save you for 160 point candle down. Oh yeah, I remember that Alfred. They actually took out 20. I think it was a Roa. I don't know. Someone in 0 Day J. I don't want to say the wrong name, but yeah, it took out 20 accounts. Hey, risky for a tick. Lightfab style in the house. Don't trade 25Ks. You learn that. See, I like 25Ks. I've gotten my most payouts ever was with 25Ks. My biggest payout was with 25Ks. Single payout was 18K. My second largest single payout was with 25Ks. I don't know. I like 25Ks. But that's just me. I don't know. But it's just maybe my style. I don't know. Now it's time to buy. You can buy 4 evals for the price of 1 straight to funded. Yeah, Brandon. No, you're not wrong. NQ long 462. Squeeze it. Let's go, Fab style. Good luck. I'm not going to fade you today. Looks like we might put in another inside bar here, but man, do you go to well 3 times in a row? Possibly. Hey, yo, Jim. First ever payout celebration with Apex. Let's go. Let's give it up for Yo Jim for his first ever payout with Apex. Smash the confetti, guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Yo Jim. Yeah, Yo Jim got paid. That's right. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. I love seeing people come on here and say that they got their very first payout. It's amazing. Hey, good night, Monica. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Been so close. Feels good to land one. Yeah, man, it does. So it pays for a lot of tuition. You get that one payout, it pays for so much tuition. So it looks like we might break this inside bar to the downside. I don't know. Here, my strat, guys, I don't trade every inside bar. Like, that's not my thing. Like, normally on a funded account, I'd be done. Just 490. That's it. You know, 2 trades, 490, done. Yes, it's gonna be the first of many, absolutely. It can be a long road for sure. I think that's what makes us the best traders, though. You know, sometimes is just being stubborn and resilient. Gotta be resilient. All right, here's the break to the downside off the inside bar. Now, if we get an immediate push up and then break the opposite end of the inside bar, I consider taking the long myself. See, we're not really getting that flush yet below that inside bar there, so this is why I was kind of hesitant. But we'll see. We could just push down to the lows, 450. Make new session lows. I don't know. Yep, the ones that don't quit are the ones that make the most. Yeah, so I'm like, you know, if you look through this is one of the new books that I'm kind of going through. It's called Market Wizards. and I got it for my birthday. Someone bought it for me for my birthday, and so many of these traders in here who are savages went broke at least once trading. So it's just it's just about not giving up. The crazy thing is the first person in here is called Peter Brandt, and that's the guy that trolled me on Twitter. And I blocked him. I'm the guy that blocked Peter Brandt because he trolled me. To those who haven't gotten paid yet, stick with it. Don't rush. Don't get frustrated. Don't beat yourself up. Keep learning and improving. Have patience. Yeah, nice words, Yo Jim. Appreciate that. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Is it the same Peter? Yes, it is. Very much is. Yeah, smash a like button for me, guys. I appreciate it. We took 2 trades so far tonight. Some 2 nice winners. One for 15 points, one for 10. And I'm just kind of waiting for another setup. I guess I could have took this inside bar short, but I don't know. I didn't like it. We ran 50% of this wick here. On this candle, and put in the inside bar. I think if we would have broke to the upside, I think I would have took it. But we do kind of have a gap down. Not much of a gap actually, but. "30 minutes wiki. Yeah, Powell wasted 2 days of the week. Yeah, I did, really. Which inside bar do I not take? So, Hitchman, it doesn't, that's where my discretion comes involved, you know? I think there was a lot of things in play. It was like I had 2 really nice winners. We put another inside bar. It's like, do I really want to take another trade off of that inside bar? When I'm kind of thinking we might pop up and we broke to the downside. So that's where my discretion comes involved. So I don't know. It just comes from observation, watching the charts, I guess. But it's not too bad. I mean, we are below the VWAP. The VWAP. Not a trend thing. No, not really. I usually like to look at Haramis and inside bars as a bit. I like them better when they're more reversals. Sometimes, but well, Harami's more than the yellow inside bars here. But I tend to like look at these as more reversals. And boy, did not work today very well, except the very first one. This one did not work well. These did not. Because when I take these Harami inside bars, I look for the break here, and I target the opposite end of the candle, and then my stop goes above. That's usually what I do. With the yellow inside bars, it's a little more discretionary on where I take profits and stuff. It's like when I took the inside bar break here, I was looking at this wick up here. It says if we can break up through, we probably will sweep this top of this wick here. That was at 4 o'clock at the market close, the cash close. So, and that's exactly what I targeted. On this one, I was thinking, well, if we go short here, I think we'll break down below the first inside bar that we had. I think we'll sweep that. And I was kind of targeting like the middle of this wick here from the 6 o'clock open. And that's where I was targeting, like 50% of that. So there's just these little like nuanced things that sometimes I'll target. And then, you know, just, I always have the stop on the opposite end of the candle. And then if I was trading intraday, people often wonder how I get by the intraday trailing is like, if I would have took that break, I would have trailed. Usually during New York, it's moving much quicker. I would have just trailed that stop much quicker and just trailed it. And so that's kind of like what I do there. Oh, the indicator right here is LDT inside outside bars right there. I only trade on the 5 minute. Yep. I've always traded Brandon on the 5 minute. Hey John, what's happening? Short June futures, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, no problem, Godson. All right, put in another inside bar here. I might switch over to the 25K. Try that. Yeah, I've tried to look at different time frames, Brandon. I've tried looking at, like, I have the one up here from Methodical Man strat, the crossover strat, which I haven't even paid attention to lately. I don't know why. But besides that, yeah, I just always looked at the 5 minute chart. When I first started, I learned TPO charts. So it was basically on the 30-minute chart. That's how I started. So I learned like market profile, Jim Dalton stuff, TPO charts, which I can still read pretty well, but I don't use them. Do you know that Traderify just went to $10 to $7 7-day payouts? Yes, I did. So yeah, pretty awesome. 7-day payouts, guys. That's really great. Trading for 10 days is hard, so 7 days is much more manageable. Hey, thank you for the sub, eDisco. Yeah, for long term, Brandon. Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been looking for with the option strategies. I've been using the initial balance highs and lows and kind of looking at the higher time frames, so like 30 minutes, and I'm looking for those intraday swings for the future, for the option strategies. So we are continuing to grind lower. Another break at the inside bar here. Now I'm like wishing I would have just went in short here, but it's actually just very slow. It's only pushed down about 4 points. So futures traders team 7 days. Yeah, the only better ones are My Funded Futures as far as trading days, which is 5, and Top Step, which is 5. So if you're trading options, check out SPX. Just use limit orders. Yeah, so I'm trading triple Qs. I was trading SPX, but I'm trading the triple Qs options. I did try it at SPX on the first day. I was about to give up on Tradeify. Tradeify is great. I mean, I like Tradeify. I just currently don't have any accounts, but I'll probably get some. Everybody said something, some other big changes happening to all the accounts. Wonder what it is. Yeah, I don't know. They usually don't make things for the worst for the traders, so that's a good thing. When they first started, they made some more. They had some. They made some more tough. They had some tougher rules that they put in place, but now it's been pretty good. I like Tradeify. I just don't like that they won't give me a dang code. But they'll just stick badges on these other YouTubers that have paid subscribers. But we're not going to name names. I'm not starting any Twitter wars. I'm not a PW. If I get another winning trade, I'll send you a Tradeify account. Thanks, man. Looks like we might, there we go. This nice little break there. I might try a long here. Access denied. What the hell's going on? Why can't I place a trade here? Yeah, I was trying to go long crypto. I can't seem to place a trade. It says access denied. All right, let me refresh. What happened to my account? My account just disappeared. My account literally just disappeared. It's gone. My account is gone. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, I reset it earlier, actually. Yeah, I had a free reset, and I ended up resetting that earlier, Amelia. Yeah, that's really weird. Alright. Go on Take Profit Trader here. Yeah. I don't know, that was weird. My credit's gone too, like I don't know what's going on. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I have a credit. I have a credit for a free test reset credit. And I used it on a 25k eval, and that's what reset. That's what I was about ready to trade, and now it's gone. I'm glad I have it recorded for the number 526. That's so weird. It's like literally gone off my dashboard and everything. Well, let's try this again. Yeah, it was really weird. I don't know what happened, but I even lost the credit too. Sorry guys, get back to the chat in just a second. I'm just... So it was nice long that I was trying to take until my account disappeared. I just used another reset credit. To do this account. But yeah, right now I'm just sending a support ticket because hey, it used one of my credits. I want that credit back. And luckily I'm streaming, so oops. Sorry. Streaming, so it's all recorded. The numbers are recorded, so I can see the. Six, 5, 3.
See the light in the darkness.
All right, sorry guys. All right, you think that happened to Methodical too? His reset account was gone. Oh, that's weird. He always started a Twitter war with Take Profit now. Oh, Profit Trader now. Everybody's accounts disappeared. Oh, that's funny, Brandon. Yeah. Really wish there was 10 days didn't start counting after we get withdrawal complete. This means my trades yesterday and Monday won't count. Kind of gives you a little bit of bad turns and do that. I agree, Odin. Yeah. Oh man, what a nice long off that inside bar there. It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Top of the hour, 7 o'clock. I would reboot the whole thing. Never mind, I'm moving. I forgot the 5 minutes. Tyler, let's go. Let's pump it. Let's go. Hey, Hanesh Deep, what's happening? Had it the other day with 75k credit on the TPT. Oh, weird. Keegan, I think Myth said it happened 4 times recently. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm sending the sport ticket. Some sort of glitch, probably. I'm sure they're aware of it. Hey G, what's up? Joker in the house. Still got the Duff account sitting on my dash. Recent problems. Yeah, that would be some sort of glitch. Weird. Just hustling, trying to be a profitable trader. Nice, Anish. Maybe it just happens with new accounts. I think so, Brandon. Yeah. It is a little dump. There's some big rejection off the VWAP. Joker trades in the house, which is a good thing. They send the credit and you don't lose anything. Yeah, hopefully they send me the credit. Another credit. Cause I had two credits because you spend some money and you get credits. It was just a test account credit. What's the VWAP? That's right. Nice rejection off the VWAP right there. Or some can say the VWAP. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. Wow, the market is really coming down now. It's gonna run long at 436, but yeah, just stay out of the slop. It's the VWAP, the thing I hear in the rap song is called the WAP. Yeah, that's right. WAP music. Love the new Top Step X dashboard. Requested payout tonight and funds already removed from my account. Get back to trade. That's awesome, J Ray. I did like the fact that when I passed the Top Step account on the new dashboard, is that I could trade my funded account. But boy, what a nice bear flag there. Oops. Dumping. Did we have any? Was there any? Jeez, that was just the top of the hour and we sold off. I feel like we did that last night too. Didn't we do something like that on top at 7 o'clock? It was the night before. I don't know. Yeah, 7 o'clock we put in this. It started to really push up and then it just immediately rejected. 7 o'clock's the new Tokyo Open, I guess. Hey, Francis, trading the inside bar with my levels game changer. Hey, that's awesome to hear. Congratulations, Francis. I like to hear that. Glad I'm providing some value to the community. Stopped out onto the next one. That's right, Tyler. Just another trade. At least you stopped yourself out, though. That's key. Trade 22,385 when the long $600 loss. Not a biggie, Tyler. $600, no biggie. Sucks, but it's no biggie. Okay, I'm gonna start looking at longs. Price gets pushed down to 22,388. 388, huh? Oh, way down here. Very patient trader. 388. Let's take a look at see what gold's doing now. Gold's starting to push up. CL ripped out open, continuing to push higher. Had a real tight entry, yeah. All right, continuing to push down now. Trying to get more confident on lower time frames, still tweaking my model. Yeah, it's all good. Coming from swing trading, trying to be more active for the market. I mean, I like swing trading intraday. That's kind of what I've been doing on, like, so with futures I scalp, and then intraday just kind of like intraday swinging options. So I'm kind of like mixing it up. I'm kind of like mixing it up myself a little bit. In the New York session, do you lower size or go lower time frame due to the risk increase? Nope. I still trade on the 5. And I don't go lower size, no. I should sometimes, but sometimes if I'm up on my take profit trader, I'll, like, if I'm already at a daily payout and I want to add a few more and I see a nice setup, I'll switch down the micros. And, you know, if I could make an extra 50, 100 bucks with the micros without risking a lot. So say I'm up like 400 bucks on a daily payout or 500 bucks on a daily payout. I'll say, well, if I can make another 50, 100 bucks on this setup, I'll switch down to micros. To Coach Fred, trading on the 5 minutes is like swing scalping, yeah. What's up, Fred? Hey, JLD, 54. 180 people watching, guys. 57 likes. Can I get those likes up? Can I at least get over 100 likes, please? Be awesome for the YouTube algorithms. I'm taking 2 trades tonight. One off this inside bar, the first one for 15 points or so, and then the second one off this inside bar short for about 10 points. Thank you, futures traders. Eli, I take breaks of inside bars and harami candles. Wow, look at that. Look at that bounce there off 437. But I would not. I don't like this long. It's like, where do you place your stop? Way down here, 30 something points. I don't know. It's tough. But yeah, right there in the chat, Eli. If you want to check out some of my strat videos, it's right there. A little link right there for you. I put one of those electrolyte tube things like in my water, and it's too sweet. I don't know. I don't like it. Use IFEGs after liquidity sweeps of session lows or highs. Nice, man. I am familiar. All right, getting the push up here. One of my strategy lies that I would usually take a long right here, and then the stop would go down here. But you know, I would look to target the top of this candle, and on this particular this particular setup right here, it's very poor R&R. Do I think it'll work? I kind of think it'll work, but very poor. Yeah, Eli, my system's very simple. Very simple. Hey, Nate, just passed the 1150K Buell Rocks using the best code Pine, Nate. Appreciate you, Nate. Nate's always a good supporter of my channel. Kind of an OG now, Nate. One of my OGs. Didn't make it harami on MNQ. Good note. Yeah. Guys, I appreciate the support. I mean, we are up to almost 2,000 subs. I really can't believe it. Only, what, 40... like 46 away? 47 away? I'm getting to 2K subs. Sent the question on the Discord? Sure. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's free. It's on You wonder if it'll pass if it goes back to take profit, Hitchman? Yeah, it will. Yeah, they don't have any rules like that. As long as you're staying under the consistency, the 50% consistency with take profit trader on the evals. So 25K, it's 750, right? That's max a day. This is interesting. But yeah, they don't have any drawdown rule or anything. Take profit trader, Hitchman. Very simple, Eli. Very simple. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching the video. Another thing, guys, real quick. While I'm waiting on something nice to trade here, if I like it, I don't know. I am doing a giveaway on X, so if you guys want to check out the X. Not my X, but someone's X. No, here's my X right there. I pinned it in the, I put it in the chat, and we are doing ends Friday. I'm doing two 50K starter account giveaways going to 2 different people. So 1 account each, whatever. And yeah, thank you for using my code PINE. And it's right there. So let's hop over to my X. All right, this is a little interesting here. This is kind of a harami here. This reversal candle here. We printed an harami here. We came up and reversed. This is interesting. I wonder if we come back and take out this candle's low. Definitely like more of a chop day, Eli, and stronger trend days. Like the last 2 days, I was green, but I felt like I was like barely green. But I like to trade on momentum. So when there's like a lot of momentum. Yesterday I felt like I was kind of lucky to get out green. Because I don't trade every inside bar. I don't trade every, you know, harami candle. I do trade on some discretion off the 5-minute chart. You know, things I just see. But yeah, I mean, this morning, these were my 2 trades that the main trades I took. I guess the main trades, and the most profitable ones. I took this short here off this harami. and then I took this short off the next inside bar, the first one, and that's kind of what like got me up over the trailing buffer on this pro account. So yeah, I trade New York mostly. Those are my preferred sessions. Just New York Open from like 9:30 Eastern, like 9 o'clock Eastern till like 11:30 Eastern time. Like that's my preferred times. And playing my favorite, Mercury must be in retrograde. Oh, Mercury must be in retrograde. Hey Jay, looking like she wants to fall. Then a 10-point candle up. Yeah. A little tricky here. Just looks like we're just gonna come back and hang out at the VWAP. Oh yeah, Eli. So yeah, the short story with me trading this session is for the channel. Like, I started trading the New York Open, and just wasn't getting any traction with the channel. I wasn't getting any subscribers, and then I just started trading different times, and so yeah, this one kind of clicked. So I trade every day on here from Sunday to Thursday night, 6 to 8 o'clock. And occasionally you'll catch me, if you guys smash that notification bell, you'll catch me trading in the power hour, or sometimes I'll pop on during market open. I think last week we traded market open a little bit, so just kind of however I'm feeling. Yeah. Oh, cool. Really like the Harami and inside candles. Been practicing with it and doing good. Oh, cool, elite futures traders. Cool, man. How well does My Funded Futures pay? Daily, like TPT? No, they don't pay daily. So My Funded Futures, depending on the account you have. So starter accounts and starter plus accounts, you have to trade for 5 days, make over $100 profit on those 5 days to qualify for a payout. So on a 50K, it's a max payout of $1,200. So let's just say you make $1,300 and you had 5 days over $100. You technically could take $1,200 out of the account for a payout, but it would nuke the account because you have to leave $100 in there. So 50,100, and so essentially it nukes the account. So you can actually take the whole thing out of the account. With an expert account, you have to trade for 14 days. There's no minimum how much you need to make or anything like that. You just have to have 14 days in, and they actually don't have to be trading days. It's just 14 days. So they don't have to be trading. You don't have to make a trade on those 14 days. So kind of interesting. Hey, Woodchip, bringing back the gamble game. I totally forgot about the gamble game. Hey, John. Just subscribed here and on your X. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Cash O, what's up? Tony Gold in the house. What's going on, guys? So I'm only like 40 something subscribers from hitting 2K. Once we hit 2K subs, guys, I am planning on doing a nice giveaway. So, which will be awesome. I'm thinking probably next week if I keep getting the subs. What up, Tony Gold? Strategy that do I use, John? Inside bars and Harami candles mostly, and then some discretion with initial balance lows and highs. But there's a video right in the chat. There's a link right there if you want to check that out. I have 2 videos basically on my strategies that I trade every day. want to check those out. I decided to put the videos in the so when someone asks me about my strat, which is awesome, perfectly fine, but I mean, people ask every day, so I just linked it, or set it up so that way Streamlabs just puts the link there, which is, I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and just, you know, feel free to ask any questions about props, about me. I'm an open book, pretty much. I can't really be offended. My old man owns a automotive shop, so I've heard it all. If you know, you know. I tried to strat and teach it on my channel. Good to see someone else using parts of it. Oh, cool, Blue Trades. I think I'm subscribed to you, Blues. I am subscribed to you, actually. Pretty sure. At least on one of my accounts. What size jock strap do I wear? Probably at this point, I'm probably a large, right? Any old Snap-on calendars is he throwing out? I don't think he has any. He probably does, Yo Jim. I got a Snap-on t-shirt. Right behind me, actually. I was just about ready to wear it. Check that out, Yo Jim, Snap-on. See? Snap-on t-shirt right there. It's funny you said that. On double extra small. Any strat has the number of bars, right? 1, 2, 3. The strat has. No, not really. I don't really look at that, John. Your stepdad has a diesel mechanic, and your brother and stepbrother are as well. Oh, that's cool, Blues. Yeah, I was a mechanic for a while. Well, by default, I'm a mechanic. You know, growing up in the shop and having to work in the shop and things like that. So I have quite a bit of experience in that stuff. Asking about calendars from the 1980s. He might. I know he. I mean, he has tons of Snap-on tools and stuff, Yo Jim. So I mean, that's exclusively what they use at the shop, pretty much. So
Order working.
I might take this break of this inside bar.
Stock filled.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. I'm gonna target the low. This. We'll see what happens. I'm on a new 50k eval. Take profit trader. It's a pretty tight stop, so we'll see what happens. It's pretty good R&R. Prop firms for keeps just got paid $8,000 from Tradeify super quickly. Yeah, no, they're one of the fastest. My funded futures is faster. But Tradeify is just as fast. All right, I might take this off. That moved awfully quick. All right, I'm gonna take that off.
Order cancelled.
Took that off there. $8,000 Tradeify. Congratulations, prop firms for keeps. Smash that like button. Smash the confetti for prop firms for keeps. $8,000 Tradeify payout. That's Pretty awesome. Hey George, what's happening? You had a 20-day green streak. Oh, didn't you share that? You did share that. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that actually. Yeah, I remember you showing that actually. Yeah, it's this one, right? It's Lip Scotty, right? Your Discord. So look at that. Nice trading. What happened here, prop firms for keeps? 176 trades. I'm just curious. Big day. 6.3. $6,300. But yeah, it must have been feeling it that day. You were feeling it. But $8,000 payout. Congratulations. You overtrading? Yeah, I've been there. It's all good. Hey, you got that payout. Hey, TJP. FOMC. Oh, that was FOMC day? Probably, yeah. It is exhausting. I know if you're trading without a algo or something. I liked my cover of the short here. That was a little discretionary. We just kind of ran that wick, and I was just like, moved awfully quick. But yeah, I like my little cover there. See what happens. But yeah, 176 trades is exhausting. But beautiful trading. I mean, you can't complain about that. Congratulations. In itself, yeah, for sure. It is an achievement. I was exhausted from last night and today. Yeah, it was. Today felt a little more exhausting for me. Traded a little more than I wanted to. I had 337 today. Nice. Let's go 411. We are pushing down. FYI, if you're in and out over 1,000 in a day, Project X P&L charting stops working. So if you trade 1,000 trades, show Jim Project X P&L charting stops working. That's interesting. Don't ask me how I know, Yo Jim says. Yo Jim got his very first Apex payout, our very first payout today with Apex. So my very first payout was with Apex as well. My very first one. Congratulations once again. Feel like if I take 200 trades a day, they should unlock a new level of future. Or yeah, and the broker, yeah. The very first one does feel the best. The funny thing is, when I took my very first payout, I had so much anxiety about taking it. It was weird. But it was just like, I think I was just overwhelmed. I just like couldn't believe it. Like years of torture. My very first payout was 20K. The feeling that was unreal. Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. How does the trailing stop work after a payout? It just goes back. So whenever it's static. So like with Buellanox, I took the payout yesterday, and so it just stays static. So my drawdown now, you know, it can't go below 50,100, and then the distance is 3,960 now. So it stops whatever the starting balance is. So like that becomes your drawdown. Then into 3 months of 6 figures in a row. Yeah, Tyler. It's like once something clicks, once it finally starts clicking, it's amazing. Then you go, wow, I can actually like possibly make a living doing this. Right, exactly. Yeah, it's nowhere near as getting the first payout, yeah. Gold's moving. Let's check a look at gold. Gold, nice push up in gold. I bet you CL's pushing up too. No, not so much. And CL ripped at the open and then it's just kind of gone sideways. Use a 9 and 21. Yeah, future trader teams. I like the 9. I used to have the 14 up there. The 21 I like too. The 50. I don't use them, but I do like the 9 a lot. The 9's pretty fast moving. It works well on a 5-minute chart. But now I just keep the VWAP up there. Put in an inside bar here. Not so sure. I mean, we are kind of just downtrending right now. Could we push up to the VWAP? Yes, but we are just kind of like trending downwards at the moment. We did hold this bounce here, and we did have a little bit of a spike in volume on the Harami candle, which generally is pretty bullish. As far as the indicators go, EMAs are so underrated. Yeah, use the Bollinger Bands. The Bollingers, yeah. I don't think I've ever really experimented with Bollingers, but EMAs definitely. I used to use a lot of EMAs when I was swing trading stocks. When I was a swinger. I think I had the 21 to 50 and the 200 on the daily charts when I was swing trading stocks. Oh, thanks, Blues Trades. Appreciate you. Guys, check out Blues Trades. She has a YouTube channel if you guys want to check Blues Trades out. His Blues Trades channel. I am a subscriber. I actually been a subscriber. So check out Blues Trades. Check out Alpha Futures. Haven't gotten a payout, but good accounts. Yeah, so I've heard a little bit about them, futures trader teams, but I haven't really checked them out that much. There's just so many. You go live, Blues Trades? Nice. Yeah, I've seen you on there live a few times. I was lurking. Sometimes I lurk. It's amazing, like, we usually have like 107, like 200 people or more, like, on the live streams, and I'd say about 10% actually chat, which is cool. Perfectly fine. Can't really figure out how to do actual videos. No clue how to edit. Yeah, I use CapCut. Blues Trades. I use CapCut. I use the free version too. I don't even use. And yeah, editing is a trip. Editing takes so much time. Like the long form videos. Until you get really good at it. What a nice little pop off that inside bar. Inside bars are paying tonight, guys. This is the only one that really didn't work. Oh, cool, guys. Yes, the mother bar. That's right. Because Harami. That's cool, Blues Trade. I didn't actually know that you traded these same setups. Very interesting. For me, like, I learned just from observation, and then when I started streaming, someone says, "Hey, that's it was J Money, which is Jonathan Trades, I believe." Yeah, it is Jonathan Trades. He's like, "Hey, that's Harami candles and inside bars and stuff," and I was like, "Okay." So I looked him up. I just Googled it. And I'm like, "Oh, it is. That's cool. I got something to call it." So yeah, really cool. The Ooh, my favorite country singer, J Stores. Geez, I'm not really much in the country, but I do like some Brad Paisley, I guess. I like Brad Paisley a little bit. But I'm not that in the country, but that's a good question. Yeah, I guess I'd just say Brad Paisley. I like some Brad Paisley. Oh, I also like, I don't know if you consider it country, but I like Chris Stapleton. I don't know if you consider it country though. I guess it's country. Came within 200 of crashing my new TPT 50K almost at target on the drop earlier. I had 5 on back at 28.50. Man, that last bit target gets me every time. Oh man. Is it a pro account, Nate? What about you, J Stores? Who's your favorite? I saw Chris in town when he was with the bluegrass band. I knew then that he was going to be a star. Oh, wow, wow. We just had the Blistered Fingers Bluegrass Festival down the street from me. Not too far. Oh, a challenge? Okay. Woo. Boy, we rejected off that. Wow. There's an album by the Hanky Panky doing Hank Williams covers. Wish he'd done more. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like some of that stuff too. Yo, you were an agent for 15 years for blues musicians? Oh, that's cool. Salty War Pig in the house. Good day, new in the channel. Oh, cool, Armando. Welcome. Yeah, so we've taken 3 trades so far tonight. Off this inside bar here for 135 bucks. So not a banger trade. And then we took this trade here off the inside bar for like 15 points off the opening inside bar there. And then took about another 10 points off that inside bar there. So, and I kind of regret not taking this one, but I wasn't feeling it and I didn't take it. Sometimes the hardest thing is sitting on your hands, and then when it goes in your way, when you actually see it and call it out, and then it rips and you get the FOMO. But you can't take every single trade you see, you know. But they are working pretty well tonight so far. Some nights they don't work at all. So some days inside bars and harami candles, you're like, what the? It literally doesn't work. So then it's like, what happened to my edge? It's gone. But I like a few Brad songs. Hey, OG. Smash that like button on your way in, guys. Trying to get over, see if we can get over 100 likes tonight. We got 93 likes. We got 170 people watching. We can at least get over 100. We can do it. Luke Combs is your favorite? Yeah, a lot of people around here are big in the country. I mean, this is a big... We have a lot of rednecks around here, but I'm a little bit redneck too, so I like going to truck pulls and mud runs and stuff myself. But my cat's named Buddy Guy. He likes to chew grass music. Yeah. Sometimes we do trade gold. But yeah, it's kind of crushed me the last few times. So if NASDAQ's moving, then I just stick with NASDAQ. But sometimes we trade gold, and I do trade YM during the day. Very rarely do I ever trade it at night, though. But I do trade a lot of YM. I hate to see your bathroom after a mud run. Methodical says, yes. Too many prunes. Too much prune juice. Not good. Yeah, inside bars, yeah, consolidation candles, yeah, and then I take the breaks of them. It's just that simple. Buddy Guy is my favorite blues artist. He's out doing his last tour. Oh, that's crazy. Salty War Pig, I listen to a lot of metal too. A lot of metal. I listen to rap though too. Lots of rap. 90s rap. I listen to a lot of like Snoop and Dre. That kind of stuff. I like the 90s stuff. Hey, no problem. Appreciate you. In the morning, do I mainly trade YM or MQ? I trade NQ mostly. InvestStar's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Nas, yeah, I like Nas too. Illmatics. Country all the way. Your country at heart all the way, yeah. Well, I live in the country, but I live in the Northeast, so yeah, not many people wear cowboy hats or anything. Alright, we're at the VWAP here. I have to unsubscribe now. Hey, I do listen to a lot of metal. Lots of metal. What do I listen for metal? Let's see. I listen to a lot of I listen to like some Miss May I listen to Lamb of God, Pantera, Black Sabbath, some old Metallica, Unearth. It's one of my favorites. Unearth. System of a Down. I do like some old System of a Down stuff too. Yep. Manowar. I've heard of them, I believe. Motionless in White, Tyler. I love Motionless in White, actually. That's like my workout stuff. Like if I'm lifting weights, that's what I'm listening to. Check out if you're a fan of that music, check out Unearth, Tyler. Old band from Boston. Actually, technically New Hampshire, but I used to see them locally at like the YMCA's and stuff, and then they kind of got big. Yeah, I was supposed to go see Lamb of God. Maybe like a year or two ago, back in, and then I got ill. I didn't feel well, so I actually didn't go. But they came up to Portland, Maine. And I was supposed to go to the show, but. Saw Lamb of God with Megadeth. Oh, that's cool. I saw the Pantera. I was looking at an old ticket stub. I saw Pantera back in 1999, I think. I found an old ticket stub the other day. They're playing in the Dirty Lou, Lewiston, Maine. Back when Dimebag was still around, too. I think I saw them with Soulfly and Pantera, and I was young. I think I was like 16 or 17 years old, and there was all these bikers, like biker gangs in there and stuff. I was a little intimidated, to be honest, but it was a great show. It was awesome. Alright, we're just chopping the VWAP now. Charles Bradley cover changes by Black Sabbath. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love Black Sabbath. I got introduced to Black Sabbath from my old man. My old man loved Black Sabbath. And he used to play it all the time. Anytime, like, you know, Iron Man or War Pigs came on the radio, like, he was cranking that. favorite Black Sabbath song, I'm thinking, is probably The Wizard. It is The Wizard. That's my favorite Black Sabbath song. All right, we're just moved above the VWAP here, off that inside bar. But I have a feeling we just kind of chop it until the the Tokyo opens at 8 o'clock Eastern. But who knows? We could just keep pushing up here. I don't know. Wizard was childhood fave. Such a good song. I like the Wheels of Confusion. Volume 4. Nice. Billy Strings. I like Billy Strings. Did a version of War Pigs on Halloween that was stupendous. Oh, it must be on YouTube. I'm gonna have to listen to that. I can't play it on YouTube, but yeah, I found it. I'm gonna listen to it after I get off. I'm also kind of a Deadhead. I love the Grateful Dead. Certain moods, you know, I switch it up. But I love me some Grateful Dead. I'm 36. How old are you to remember Pantera? I just turned 41 last week. Just turned 41. Saw your first Dead show in 1984. That's so awesome. Yeah, I like the some of the jam band stuff. I like Stick Figure. Anyone listens to Stick Figure? I saw them in New Hampshire last summer. I just love music. Whatever, I'm down to listen to about anything. I love music. Design, you were a little traveling Deadhead. That's awesome. 150 more shows. Did you traveled around? This is interesting. Did you travel around Design with them? And did you have money? Like, how did you make money? I'm curious how you made money. Or did you have money to travel around with them? Might be a loaded question. You don't have to give all the details. I'm just curious. My first girlfriend in college was a Deadhead. Rack's concert bootleg cassettes. I never recovered. Oh, yeah. All the bootleg cassettes. It was crazy. Yeah, those old Dead shows. And they would have the big microphones from out in the parking lots. And they were trying to catch the recordings and stuff. Pretty cool. I did partial tours late 80s, early 90s, worked part-time, then took about 2 weeks off. Never did the full tour. Awesome Design. I bet you that's just great memories. So cool. They kind of do that now with Fish and stuff, right? Fish is still doing that, and I guess the Dead is technically still well, they weren't really touring, but when I was in Vegas last, Dead was playing, but I wasn't in the mood to go see them. I don't know, I had a lot going on. So, but I kind of regret it now. Of course, it's not the same. It's not even close to being the same. But they were in the sphere, and that from my hotel room It was just the big Grateful Dead symbol, you know, on the sphere, so I could see it from my hotel room, and it was just so awesome. It was as close as you could come to being a hobo riding the rails across America. That's so awesome design. That's so cool. Probably met my girlfriend in the early 90s, Yo Jim says. Yeah. He might have, Yo Jim. Hey, you went to the Sphere? Yeah. Yeah, the Dead & Co. Yeah, right. All right, Tokyo Open, guys. I wouldn't have traveled just to see the Dead & Co. though. Yeah. Exactly. I was in Vegas. They were playing, and I was just like, ah. It was like 450 bucks, $500 per ticket, and I would have been by myself. Like, no one was into the Dead, so I don't know. $30 years, yeah. Last time I was in Vegas to see the Dead was 91. I got in for free. Oh, that's awesome. Steve Miller opened up the UN campus. Well designed, the Deadhead. I love it. Guys, My Funny Futures is still doing the buy one, get one free. So if you buy a Starter Plus or an Expert account using code PINE and you pass it, you get one for free. So really good deal. And obviously, use my code, please. Take Profit Trader, Apex, Buellanox. Buellanox still 83% off. And Tradeify. Now, you only need 7 trading days with Tradeify instead of the 10. So they cut it down to 7. And if you would like to use my Tradeify link, you can find it in my descriptions and wherever on the Discord. And then use the default code JUNE, JUNE. That's how I get credit. I need to make about $400 in commissions, to be honest with you, to get a custom code. And I've been grinding that for about 5 months. So if you guys do use Tradeify, I appreciate you taking the extra step and just finding my link and clicking on it, and then just using the default code, whatever it is. This month it's June, June, and I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. We made some nice trades. Up 490 on this evaluation account, up 135 on this one. I will be taking a $675 daily payout. That's the 3rd daily payout in a row. So up really nicely this week, net profit wise, even after the resets. So yeah, so that's about it for me tonight, guys. I really appreciate the support. Smash that like button. Oh, you're at Oxford? In 1988, Maine? Oh, that's awesome. That's not that far from me. Oxford. It's only about about 35 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, now it's the Oxford Casino. And my future brother-in-law drag races at the Oxford Speedway. So yeah, pretty close. I was only 4 years old then, Design. Sorry. I wish I was at those shows. Hey, thank you for the sub, Christopher Goldenstein. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it there tonight. We're just chopping the view up. Nice trading tonight. Thanks for the chats. Smash that like button on your way out. At least get me over 100 likes. We're right at 100 likes. Let's get one more for 101. I appreciate the support, guys. I am out. I'm gonna go eat dinner, rest up for tomorrow, and I will be on my travel setup tomorrow. So, but I'll be on tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, no doubt. And then find me Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern through Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. So, and anytime in between. Hasta la lobster. That's right. Good night, guys.